Yes, people, hope you're all good. Welcome back to a new video. It is currently Sunday, the 15th of December. This is basically going to be a video showing you how I plan ahead for the week, the things that I go over on a Sunday evening, and then following that, how I then implement it into the charts, and then how it affects my week. So what I'm going to do now, I'll go onto the charts and I will show you my Sunday routine when it comes to preparing for Monday. So I'm now looking at the economic calendar for the week ahead, mainly focusing on medium and high impact news. Just going to go through each day. I am just going to write these down simply because I need to send a big message into the community, letting everyone know what days I am avoiding. So first of all, going into Monday, in my trading session, we have the HCOB, manufacturing services and also composite, the PMI. This is very high impact and will definitely affect the market for the full day. Going into the afternoon, you also have the US dollar variation of it as well. I will not trade Monday simply due to this news. I've been burnt in the past by it, and it's just not a good day to trade. The market does all sorts of things, and I don't want to be a part of it. Okay, so that's step one. Going into Tuesday, I'm happy to trade through this at 7 a.m. for the claimant count. However, going into the afternoon, you've got CAD CPI and US dollar retail sales. CAD CPI is the main one that we need to focus on. So if you are looking at any CAD pairs, I would personally just avoid the market. Going into Wednesday, we have CPI in the morning for the pound. So that is definitely high impact and something worth keeping an eye on if you are looking to trade pound pairs. And then going into the evening, we have the Fed interest rate, which is obviously going to affect the market quite a lot. Going into Thursday, overnight, we've got the yen interest rate decision. So anything overnight, be careful. And then at 12 p.m. on the Thursday, we have the Bank of England interest rate. Obviously, going to affect the market. It's an interest rate decision. So it's something I will probably avoid the pound in the morning, but I will trade the euro, which is absolutely fine. Going into Friday, there's a couple of things that we need to keep an eye on. You have retail sales in the morning for the pound, which is fine for me. However, then we have high impact data in Friday afternoon. But the easiest thing in that scenario is to just not trade from 12 o'clock onwards. The market quietens down at about 4 o'clock. So for that reason, there's no point taking a trade after news when realistically you want to be out of the trade in the evening. So I'm going to obviously send an updated message with an in-depth description into the group. But now let's go on to the charts and see what I'm going to prepare for the week and see how the markets look. So I've now charted up all my pairs for the week, as you just saw in that time lapse there. Obviously, I wasn't going to show every single thing and how I chart up because that would be unfair on the members. But I'm basically going to show you my key levels on the chart. You will notice that on the pairs that I chart up, I have multiple key levels. However, I do not have a trade at every single key level. There are certain things I need to see at these areas for me to take the trade. I will set a pending order at these levels. So something like, let me just have a look for you, something like this. I'd have a 30 pip stop loss and a 30 pip TP, and that's TP1, I may add. And basically, I will set pendings at these areas like so. Sometimes I will do it in the morning, obviously just when I wake up, whatever's close, I will add. Sometimes I might set them for the week. The only issue with setting them for the week is that because I only trade under certain market conditions, like what you saw with the news, it's a waste of time me setting them all because I'm only going to have to cancel them. Okay, so basically what I will do is I will wake up. So tomorrow I will wake up and it's Monday. We've got the HCOB all day, so for that reason I am not going to trade. There's no point me setting these pendings. Okay. On Tuesday, we've got a clear calendar up until the CAD CPI, which is at mid-afternoon. But again, if I'm not trading CAD pairs, I can still take EA, EN, GA, GN, etc. So I'll just quickly show you. Some pairs obviously have trade ideas, some pairs don't. Simply just because, again, if the confluences and the reasons are not at my key levels, I am not going to take the trade. See here, pound Australian dollar. If we get a deeper pullback into this area, I will be looking to take a buy, and then vice versa as well. If price drops down to the 194 region, I'll be looking for the same. Going on to GN, you can see here, price pushes down to this 118.50 area, I'll look to buy, and then vice versa, pound yen, looking for shorts at the 195.50. I sent this to the group last week, I think it was, and it's still not triggered. So for now, it's just a waiting game, okay? And then finally, euro yen, there's nothing really. It's unfortunate because if we look to the left here, there's a big resistance area there which has held pretty much every single time it's been hit, but there's no confluence there for me to take the trade. If I was in a buy, I might want to risk-free sell this area. However, it's not something that I can do right now. Okay? So that is basically how I have charted up for the week ahead. I've gone over my news, I've gone over the technicals, and then all I need now is for my technicals and my fundamentals to line up. And if they do, I will set these trades a pending order, a limit order, 30 pip stop loss, 30 pip TP1, and then the win rate obviously speaks for itself. So that is basically how I plan for the week ahead. Any questions, please just drop them in the description. Obviously, if you do want to learn the strategy, there's a link in the description for that as well. But as mentioned, any questions, please just let me know, and I will see you